As the story continues, morning, we actually saw Sarah carrying Mavis' body back to Fairy Tale, as Prep actually, as where she was been, she was actually gone for a year because he actually made himself master, but then we actually saw him react to Mavis in Sarah's arm as he actually drew her on the ground like she was a rag doll, in which we actually saw him going over to her as he actually ran off because he actually knew that he is actually called himself Springon, meaning awful fairy, since she's gonna call herself a fairy. But then Prep actually heard her heart still beating, which we seen him putting her in a lagrima as he's trying to do everything that he can to remove the curse, which he now realized the same curse that took Margarov's mother. And we actually knew that we actually saw him telling the other guild members to bury her in Tengu's island and actually call it the Holy Grounds of Fairy Tale. Around the same year, he made himself the second master, but in the year 700, Yuri was actually passed away without knowing what killed his wife. And we actually saw the Prep knowing that he actually saw the fact that she called it very hard, and she actually realized that that is the most powerful magic known to every other wizard, which I would have guessed that he made Magrov the third master, but that's not actually related to the story. However, Mavis actually told the ending of the story, but she actually told them that Fairy Heart actually contains unlimited amounts of magic, just like the Adirion attacks, magic attack that could wipe off an entire island in one hit. Which we actually knew everybody is freaking out that the Alvarez is actually coming to get Fairy Heart. And that's not all they actually wanted. They also wanted to get rid of Agnologia, which means that we actually going to see how they actually going to get there. But we actually knew that Sarah might be taken down until Mavis told them that all the things that she actually done, she felt guilty of actually having that power. But everybody told her that loving someone is not a sin because they actually cared for her very much as she broke down in tears. But now it's time for the invasion they're about to face, which we're actually going to see how it actually happened. But first, they actually want to know how to deal with Seraph, and that is when Natsu had told them about the secret weapon they actually have, which we headed back over to Alvarez, where Brandish has shrunk Murrin down to size as she actually wants him to paint her nails. That is when Demira actually came, which they actually called themselves Randy and Mary, and told them about the meeting that is actually happening about the invasion, which Malgrove told them about Seraph and the 12, and the Springon 12, and also the information about the 12, including God Serena, and which she actually, well, kind of like a drama queen with his dramatic entrance, which he also happened to be one of the Ishgard 4 and one of the 10 Wizard Saints. in which they actually come up with battle strategies for the invasion, as they actually prepare themselves for that invasion. Meanwhile, deep inside his cave, Ethnologia sensed that the Dragon King Festival is happening, which we're about to see if he actually going to go to the war or he actually want to do the Dragon King Festival. Now, the story of how Mavis actually became the fairy heart in the invasion that was going to happen, I actually have to be honest, we're actually going to see this actually happen based on the manga chapters. Now, I actually hoping that we're actually going to see the final episode of Fairy Tale final season because I actually am dying to see if they're going to do Fairy Tale 100-year crest in the anime series. And I wish that I'm hoping that we're going to see Fairy Tale City Heroes in an anime series. So I can't wait. And actually, this is the first anime review in 2019. So I hope you guys like it. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the ep- anime episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. And don't and by and anyway, this is Anime Guy here saying sign out. Laters.